Lascia stare, lascialo perdere.
E mo me la ci qui.
Non voglio impicci, lascialo stare. Buongiorno a tutti e grazie.
Bella roba che insegna al tuo figlio. Manco la vergogna.
Sei fortunato che hai trovato quello lì, ma se era per me te ci portavo dentro.
Vattene a casa che ti ha detto bene. Va, va.
It's a great film. I mean, it's great, but you know, but you got to look at it in context. I mean, it's
I
about
was looking at it
survival
in
and
context.
post-war Italy.
I know.
Right, but you can't divorce it from its social roots. You know, I mean,
But it's much deeper than a social problem. I mean, you know, there's so many
Yeah,
wonderful
yeah.
ambiguities in it. It's much more profound
yeah, but the
than that.
conflict is clear, right? He's got to have the bicycle, or he's going to starve to death. I mean,
Yes,
it's
of course,
you
but
know.
forget about a social problem for a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, obviously, what is this place? Obviously, if you don't have enough to eat or something, that becomes your
Yeah.
major problem.
Yeah,
And the
right,
issues
of
become
course.
very clear-cut. But what happens if you're living in a more, you know, a more affluent society and you're lucky enough to not have to worry about that? Let's say you're
Yeah.
surviving.
Right.
So then your problems become, how can I fall in love? Or why can't I fall in love, more accurately? And why do I age and die? And what meaning can my life possibly have? You know, the issues become very complex for you.
You know, for a guy who makes a lot of funny movies, you're kind of a depressive, you know.
I'm not depressive. I have a good time. I have
Yeah?
laughs, yeah.
Do you?
Why, do you not think so?
Well, I don't know. Like what do you do, for example, for laughs?
What do I do? The usual, you know, read, walk, communicate, all that stuff. Get undressed and perform the Heimlich maneuver on a loved one. You know, I was having a good time this afternoon. Why? Has this been dreary for you? Have I been boring?
No,
Tell me the truth.
No, I've been having a really good time, really.
Sandy!
Charlotte. Charlotte Ames. Your mother. How you doing? I just knew that was you back there. Ah, you don't recognize me, right?
Sure, I do.
It's okay. I had some face work done.
You look astounding.
Would you believe it? Would you believe I played your mother in a movie?
I'm amazed.
Thank you.
What a funny coincidence.
I had my face done. I had my breast done. I had my ass done. I got some procaine and silicone, some nipping and tucking.
That's more work than they do on the West Side Highway.
Well...
But why? I don't understand you. You were always a wonderful-looking...
You know. I'm an actress. You
So
gotta keep
what?
young. Otherwise,
Yeah,
the
but
public
I
loses
mean,
interest.
You always look great to me, let me tell you.
That's sweet. Listen, tell me, what the hell are you doing up here?
We were just driving through. We were at the movies. You know, I'm still stunned to see you, I must say.
You gotta tell me whatever happened to, what's her name, that actress, Dorrie.
Dorrie's okay. Dorrie's living in Hawaii and she's married. She's fine.
I liked her.
Oh yeah, she was great.
She was special.
Yeah.
I mean, I dug her.
I can't play this. I don't have that kind of flair.
Stop it. You're fine. You just refuse to trust yourself.
No
That's
good.
all.
I don't know what you're seeing
Will
me.
you relax? Will you? You're a bundle of nerves.
Just tighten up. I should be playing Cynthia's role. She should be playing mine. She's much funnier and a lot more beautiful.
She's fine, but you're great too.
The crew laughs at her. They can't take their eyes off her.
Stop it. What are you taking?
My diet pill.
That's speed.
I don't want to be fat.
Fat? How can you be fat? There's no chance.
I'm overweight. You just refuse to see my bad points.
What? You're killing yourself with those diets. First it's no pills, then it's all pills, then it was no steak, and then it was 6 steaks a day, and 12 glasses of water.
I'm tired of feeling
You're
gross.
not gross. Obviously, you're going to kill your appetite if you take speed, but then you can't sleep nice. You got to take those terrible sleeping pills, and you mix that garbage with your antidepressants.
The doctor said it was fine.
You never asked the doctor. Stop telling me. Is she fat? Is she fat? Talk to her. Talk to her. I can't believe it.
Listen, Dorrie, listen to me. You are such a sweet, young, beautiful.
Fine.
Anything you do looks right. Honestly, you're at the age where you can't do anything
terrific.
wrong. Hey, come on. If you had scar tissue,
She
it would be
refuses to
beautiful.
believe anything.
Listen, I'm the one with crow's feet on her crow's feet, huh?
Wonderful. The picture's almost over. Why don't we go away for a while? When we could drop out, we could have a kid or something. Would you like to do that? We always
You know
talk
I'd
about
like
it.
that.
All right, so, of course, we'd have to fool around a little bit, but you could swing that if you put your mind to it.
Oh, shit, now my skin hurts. It's a sure sign I'm getting depressed.
So do I really remind you of an old girlfriend? It's not bad for a little violinist from Winnetka, you know?
Yeah, I gotta give you my one classical music joke, which I put in every single picture, and I invariably cut it out. I don't know much about classical music. For years, I thought the Goldberg variations was something Mr. and Mrs. Goldberg tried on their wedding night. Yeah, you see where it goes out of the picture, right? Yeah, I know.
So how do I remind you of Dorrie?
How?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are both, you know, sort of seductive and attractive. Stop me if this gets nauseating. And you know, beautiful. And there's not a tragic sense, I wouldn't say, but there's kind of a, you know, a lost feeling.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. A sort of, you know, I don't know whether, you know, I don't know if you want to say that, but you know, I would guess. It's just kind of a lost quality. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
What's the matter? What is going on?
Yeah, the goddamn chauffeur never takes care of the car. Hang on. Oh, brother. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Really annoying.
No,
This is
I know.
absurd.
No.
You know, it's starting to get dark. There's no people. There's, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sure we're going to find something very soon.
I don't know.
There's got to be something I have.
They're going to find us wandering in the woods 6 months from now, living on locusts and wild honey. What the hell is that?
In the Earth Trinity, there are 3 signs: the Taurus, the Virgo, the Capricorn. The Taurians are determined, the Virgos analytical, and the Capricornians persevering.
We're not discussing astrology, this is science.
Oh, come on. Science has failed.
How can you say it's failed? Yes, you just say that because it doesn't solve the big problem. And look at space satellites. Open heart surgery, heart transplants.
My husband's alive. 6 months now using a different person's heart. It's a Japanese heart, but he seems happy.
Can we get back to the subject of UFOs? I mean, that's what this party's for anyway, isn't it?
Is it true that you're a UFO freak?
No, our car broke down.
I really admire your work, sir.
Well, thanks very much.
You have such a degenerate mind.
Oh, thank you. I take it as a
Listen, they're in all
compliment.
different sizes, and they're all different
Have you
shapes.
actually seen
Every
Harper?
night, every single
Did
night.
she come back? She's just a friend.
Are you both into Martians?
Oh, I know you don't like to do this, but can I kiss you?
Hey, you know, you should make a film about flying saucers.
Yeah, you only make films about people with personality disorders.
Sandy?
Yeah.
I can prove that if there's life anywhere else in the universe, they will have a Marxist economy.
Mr. Bates,
Yes.
excuse me?
Yes,
I'm
hi.
an occult nutritionist.
Hello, Mr. Bates, excuse me, what have you got against intellectuals?
Intellectuals, nothing. Why?
Mr. Bates, I've seen all your films. You really feel threatened by them.
Threatened? You're kidding. I've always said they're like the mafia. They only kill their own.
That's exactly the attitude I was talking about.
You believe in magic. I know, I've read all your interviews.
No, I do I used to do magic tricks when I was a kid, but no more. So what are you guys here for? To see flying saucers land? Is that going to happen tonight?
When they arrive, it's going to mean the dawn of a whole new civilization.
Space creatures conspiring with the Soviet government already control our thoughts by sending out electrical currents from the top of the Empire State Building. And I'm the only one that knows.
If you're alienated, can you still help children?
Oh, sure. Alienation only affects the mind. It has nothing to do with the rest of your life.
Sandy, you know, this is exactly like one of your satires. It's like we're all characters in some film being watched in God's private screening room.
So I thought I saw a UFO once.
Really?
Yeah, but I'd taken a lot of mescaline at the time, so I don't know.
Well, that will do it to you.
Yeah, I was down in Mexico. I was with my English professor. We were having an affair, and he was married. It was a really terrible situation.
You thought you saw a UFO?
Yeah, we really thought we did.
Well,
I mean,
it's a delusion.
see, I didn't know you did magic tricks.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Yeah?
I would always practice to be popular. So I used to get in
So can
trouble.
you show me one?
Yeah, you want to see one?
Sure.
Hoy, babahan ye jadugare.
How come he can't make funny movies?
Sandy will sue them if they touch one frame of your film.
I promise you, you won't win.
By the way, Sandy, we got killed by the IRS. They started looking at the back taxes.
Sandy, you're my brother. You gotta help me change my life. I'm a mess.
And Sandy, don't forget lunch with the editors of those high school newspapers.
And what about the Cancer Foundation and the leukemia victims and the political prisoners all over the world? What about the Jews? The persecution in Europe and Russia.
That's right. All those silly magic tricks you do couldn't help your friend Nat Bernstein.
And what about Dorrie? You'll know what that was like. Do you remember the last time you saw her?
There's a doctor here that thinks I'm beautiful and doctor here that thinks I'm beautiful and interesting. Are you seeing anyone? You look thin. There's a doctor here that's crazy about me. Are you seeing anyone? This people be too close. They just swim a lot. Can't feel anything. Yeah, they don't. I can't concentrate. There's no point doing too much. Some fresh air and feel better. You were searching for the perfect woman. You wound up falling in love with me. I can't be alone. But I can't be too close. It's not you. I just can't feel anything. Are you going with anyone? Are you seeing anyone? Are you in love with anyone? How do I look?